Little Miss Meg's Makeup, and today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys. So I was really inspired by bathing suits and bikini companies in the beach in warm weather and just all about the glow that I wanted to do a tutorial for you guys that was super luminous and glowy with a lot of bronze tied in. Something like super simple, clean beauty, and I definitely wanted to try out a really thick full brow for me. My brows are like super thick and full right now, but something messy at the front but tamed as the arch goes on, so the ends are clean, but the front is something a little bit messier and more natural. So I decided to do something that matches trendy and clean beauty. If I was doing like a shoot for a bikini line or something, this is the makeup that I would kind of gravitate towards for those models. But anyways, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just go ahead, stay tuned, and keep watching. So to start, I'm going to start off with my brows. I don't have the fullest brows. I definitely want to make mine look a lot fuller and more like voluptuous and like natural, like a natural messy brow, you feel? So I'm just going to take a spoolie and I'm going to go through my brows. I'm just going to stand them straight up. So I'm trying to see... I just totally got a fuzz in my mouth. I'm trying to see the natural fullness that my eyebrows could get. Hey bushies, what's up? So my favorite thing to use when I'm trying to do like really big bushy brows is this Trestique brow pencil. So on this side I have the brow pencil itself, and it's kind of shaped at an angle so you can mimic hairs. Kind of like the new Anastasia brow thingies. I don't really know what they're called. I'm not an Anastasia brow person. I feel like the NYX Micro skinny pencils are like the same thing, and they're cheaper. But anyway, so it has the gel on the other side, so I really like this one, and I am using the color Americano. I'm just going to go through my brows. Alright, let's see if we can do this on camera. So initially I'm going to just start pulling up, just mimicking some brow hairs, and I'm going to start lining the bottom. Even though we're going for a natural messy brow, I still want the bottom to be lined, and I also pull it up with the brush this way instead of straight. So I do straight up to mimic some little hairs if I want some little guys chilling up top. But if I turn it sideways, I feel like I can fill in quicker while still giving my brow some fullness. So let's take this onto the arch. So as you can see, my brow's a lot fuller and thicker than before. Almost looks a little crazy, but I don't have any other makeup on, so once I do, it'll look better. And I like this little brow gel. One side's a little bit shorter and the other side's longer. So I like to use the side that's longer to make those front hairs stick up a little. I don't know, I like to see the natural hair at the top. And then I just brush through for the rest of the brow. So we have a messy but clean, thick brow there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just match that to the other side. Alright, so I'm gonna start by using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer, and I'm gonna apply this all over my face. So this is gonna be super dewy and glowy. You're gonna have some intense glow, girl. Look, I have a mustache on my eyebrows. Now that my skin is nice and glowy, to start, we're going to go ahead and amp that up even more. I'm going to be using my NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. This is in the shade Gold. There is a lighter one. I unfortunately don't have that. Don't know what happened there, but somehow I ended up with the gold one. And I'm going to go ahead and take that on my fingers. And I'm going to apply this to the high points of my face. So basically where I just want some intense glow. And we're doing this under our foundation, so that way when we apply our foundation over, it'll shine through, because I'm not using such a thick, heavy foundation today. So next up, grab your foundation. In this case, I'm using a BB cushion. This is by Laneige. And you just pop it open. Has a little sponge here, and that holds the BB cream in it. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender. Fits right in there, good. Get some foundation on that. and start buffing that into my face with my Beauty Blender. My goal here isn't to cover up all my imperfections. I don't mind if some of my small little acne spots or anything show through. I want my skin to look more like natural glowing skin, not like this perfected, intense looking mask of foundation. So I'm okay with some little small imperfections shining through. I think it makes your face look more natural, and I'm totally okay with that. Alright, so if you guys can see, we do have some glow coming through now. So we're definitely looking more glowy and youthful. Under eyes, I'm going to be going in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and I'm using the color Medium Neutral. If I really wanted to use this just as a highlight, I would go for the light shade, either light or fair. That would be a perfect actual like highlight for me. But since I just want to camouflage any discoloration under my eyes, I have some slight little like veins that like to pop through. They're like, hey, what's up? They're not really like dark circles, but I do have some small discolorations of blue tones under my eyes. So I like to just correct that. And this concealer is a little thick. You can definitely use a brush or a beauty blender for this. I find my fingers good too. Alright, so once that's all corrected, you could definitely stop there with just correction. I definitely want to highlight my face slightly, so I'm going to go ahead and go back with that NYX contour dual-ended little contour guy here, and I'm going to apply this light shade. This is the lightest one. This is Taupe and Ivory. So this is the lightest shade you can get. And I'm just going to apply this under my eye. I'm starting to run out a little. Definitely a go-to product of mine. And to blend this out, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and go ahead and go in with that. So now that I am all nice and highlighted, I'm going to go ahead and set this highlight. And my absolute favorite setting powder right now is the NYX Color Correcting Powder in Banana. Very similar to the Ben Nye Banana Powder, which personally, if I were to pick up a Ben Nye powder, I'd probably go with Cameo with my skin tone right now because I am so pale. But this banana powder I had lying around, and I was like, you know what, I want to try the baking thing. Tried out the translucent powder. Hated it. Hated the whole baking thing. I was like, this is stupid. But the thing is, when you use translucent powder, it can patch up in some areas, and you're not really adding any color. So, I mean, that's the point, I guess, of it being translucent. But you're not really brightening if you're just adding translucent powder. And some can have flashback if you're using too much of it. So I definitely like that the banana is actually colored, so it will add brightness to your face and not have that weird flashback. My face is set and I look really pale. Let's go ahead and start bronzing me up. So I'm definitely a Hoola bronzer fan, so I'm going to pull out my Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetic brush. This is the Airbrush Powder Brush. And I like this because it's kind of pointed at the tip, and I can just bronze my face. I'm not trying to contour my face, I'm just trying to bronze it up. Kind of give that overall beachy feel. And we're going to kind of take this up upon our cheeks slightly, because if the sun were to naturally hit us, we would have some color on our cheeks as well. It wouldn't just be in that contour spot, because the sun isn't really hitting there. We'll bronze up our forehead, so I'm looking pale. And I like to do under my jawline onto my neck too, just to kind of blend in the overall tan feel of my life, since I'm a pale baby. I'm just going to go along the sides of my nose too. Let's bring in some blush. So I like to use a blush with a slight luminosity to it as well. So anything that has some shine. I just threw the cap on the ground. You guys probably heard it. But I'm going to be using the Los Cabos blush from Cargo Cosmetics. And I'm just using my Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush, just swirling that in there. This is kind of like a NARS Orgasm kind of shade. It's like a peachy coral, has some gold reflex in it, and I'm just going to smile, and since this brush is so big, just kind of give that to my face, basically, yeah. So I'm going to be pulling my Becca Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. I'm going to be taking this bronze shade. This is going to be our blush topper, using that same bronzing brush again, literally just tapping that in. And I'm going to bronze over, oh man, what's that going to do? I'm just going to bronze over that area. So now we're going to actually highlight. And to highlight, I'm going to be using my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I'm going to go ahead and use just a big fan brush for that. So Opal I thought wouldn't look that good because I'm super pale. We're just going to highlight the basic areas we are always highlighting on our face, so high points. And I thought it wasn't going to look that good because I'm super, super pale. I feel like it looks best on a little bit of a tan. But I actually really like how it looks on my skin. I personally like it better than Champagne Pop on me. I just do. So my Opal kind of just goes everywhere. And then I go ahead and take Pearl from the Becca Jaclyn Hill trio here. Since that shade is a lot lighter, I just hit right next to my eye. Kind of to hit that, hey, that extra highlight. For our eyes, I normally like to keep my eyes pretty simple for like a clean beauty look. What I'm going to do is take the bronzer from the Jaclyn Hill palette, just on a brush, and I'm going to apply this over my lid. Then from blending that out, I'm going to take whatever's left and go ahead and go under my eye. I'm going to take Opal on my finger, and I'm just going to pat that in the center of my eye to open my eyes slightly and add a little bit of a pop. And then I'm going to take Pearl and Champagne Pop mixed and apply that to my inner corner. That's pretty much it for the eyes. What else you guys could do would be to add a, I would like to say like a brown kohl liner on your eyes. I think that would be nice on the upper lid, smudged out with some mascara. I'm not going to add any falsies or anything. I don't want this to be super dramatic. I want it to be very beachy, clean beauty. So if someone were to ask me to do like a clean, glowing, on-trend beachy look, this is kind of what I'd gravitate towards. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some mascara, and then we'll go ahead and put something on our lid. So like I said I would, I ended up adding a brown kohl liner, and I just smudged it out with my finger, add some mascara on top and bottom. As for my lips, I went ahead and added my nude stick in Belle, and this is just a really pretty like soft pink rose color. And then on top I put my butter lipstick. This is the NYX butter lipstick in Snowcap. So I mixed these to get this shade right here. I love the color of the nude sticks, but I did want kind of a glossish feel without having like a gloss, so more of just kind of like a satiny gloss finish, I don't know. So I ended up putting Snowcap in the middle, and this is a tad bit lighter than the Belle shade, so it did add a slight ombre and a little bit more fullness to my lips without having to line my lips or anything like that. I just kind of dabbed these two colors up. So that was it for this look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please don't take this as I'm telling you to wear all this kind of makeup to the beach. I'm not. I was just looking at some swimsuit kind of things and some swimwear companies and stuff, and I was just really inspired to do something kind of like a beachy, like really glowy like makeup that would be good if you're just like walking around near the beach, if you're going shopping or something, you just want like a really glowy, natural, clean beauty look. This is something I would gravitate towards, so I kind of just wanted to pull that for you guys. So anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if we're not, because we are so close to our next 1,000, and I really want to make it there. We're so close, so if you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye babes! Mwah.